Alright, let's look at the 2.2-2.4, problem number 15. Alright, so we want to find an equation of the tangent line to this given graph at 0, negative 15. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, so since the point is given, so we know that this is going to be x1 and this is going to be y1. Actually, instead of doing that, since x is actually 0, which means that this is the y-intercept, so I'm going to actually call this guy b. Right? So let's take the derivative. So we're going to have to take the derivative using product rule, and inside the product rule we have to use the quotient rule. Right? So this is the first guy, and this quotient is the second guy. Right? So take the derivative of the first, derivative of x is 1, derivative of 3 is 0, so it's going to be just 1. Times the second guy, so I'm going to copy this, x minus 5 over x plus 1. Right? And plus, first guy, x plus 3. Then we take the derivative of the second guy using the quotient rule, right? So square the bottom, so x plus 1 squared. Derivative of the top is 1 times the bottom, it's x plus 1 minus top is x minus 5, and the times the derivative of the denominator is 1 as well. All right. So we can simplify a little bit. So you have a x minus x cancel out. So you have a 1 minus negative 5. So it's going to be plus 6 on top. So by cleaning up, we're going to get this. 1 doesn't really do anything. So I'm going to put x minus 5 over x plus 1. All right, plus. All right. So this is going to be 1 minus negative 6. So it's going to be a 6 times, and we have x plus 3 over quantity x plus 1 squared. Alright, so in order to find a slope m, all you have to do is plug in 0. So you have a g prime of 0. So that's going to be 0, so it's going to be negative 5 on top, and there's going to be 1 on the bottom, plus, right, 3 times 6 is 18, and 0 plus 1 square is 1 square, so it's going to be just 1, right? So this is 18 minus 5, so that's going to be 13. Alright, so therefore, we can use a slope-intercept form. Y is equal to 13x minus 15. Right? Alright, so let's type it in. Alright, so we have 13x minus 15. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and check the answer. Alright, I came back and looks like we got the equation of the tangent line correctly. Alright, so let's use the graphing utility to graph the function and the tangent line. Alright, so I'm going to draw a tangent line first. I'm going to use GeoGebra. Alright, so I'm going to open that up. Alright, so here's the GeoGebra. Alright, so the tangent line is y equals 13x minus 15. Alright, hit enter. So we have that. And then function, I forgot function was x plus 3, x minus 5 over x plus 1. Right? So it's going to be, let's see. Right, so we have y equals x plus 3, 3, x, oh, actually forgot what it was. X plus the x minus 5, sorry. Alright, here, x minus 5. Right, x minus 5 divided by x plus 1. Right, so let's graph that. Alright, so it looks like that, and maybe we should rescale a little bit. Alright, So here. Alright, so this is what it looks like. Alright, so let's check the, let's see what other choices. Alright, so here, this looks okay, but the tangent line is actually, it's not a tangent line. Alright, so this looks promising, and the last two are completely wrong, so this is going to be it. Alright, so I'm going to choose that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and check the answer. Submit for testing. Alright, I came back and it looks like we got this one correctly. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.